Okay, so today's topic is publishing web page on internet. So how we can publish or what is the meaning of publish? For example, suppose you are making any few web pages or you want to publish in the main internet domain. So what is the meaning of publishing? Just like suppose you are creating few web pages, for example, you want to publish your page like www.nps.com or .in, whatever. So now, if you want to publish this to internet service, so obviously you have to use some hosting companies help, or simply you have to take the or buy some hosting domain. Without that, you are not able to use your website as a part of internet. So first of all, how we can proceed with that things today we'll understand. So first of all, we have to know what is hosting company or what are hosting company. There are few companies are there. Just like few example, you can see www.godaddy.com. It is quite famous. Above that, also few more are there. One and one, virtualemper.com. Even there are few more are there. Horsegator.com, horsewings.com, or one and one learners.com, a2hosting.com. So these are the few companies through which we can buy our domain. First of all, we have to buy our domain. So after that, when you buy your domain, then you have to publish your web page or website, complete things, or as a folder, you can publish your everything. So what does it mean? The domain means, for example, that when you are typing a simple website name. For example, for our school, if you type www.asansol.school.com, so in this case, www that means we know World Wide Web, and Asansol North Point School, this complete things.com. This complete thing is actually the domain. Domain means that is your area. Nobody else can use the same domain. That means when you are creating, suppose simple one Gmail or email account, for example, nps at the rate gmail.com. I'm just creating one email ID, or all of you have the email ID. So is it possible within the same domain you can create with the same username another email ID? It is never possible. So like the same, when we want to publish the our web page or website, so that time we have to buy a domain, and that domain becomes unique. Means with the same name, nobody has can have the same domain name. So and we can buy from the different web hosting company. These are the web hosting company. Here few examples are there: godaddy.com, one and one, virtual limper, then Hotshare, a2 hosting, few more are there. So these are the simple example from which we'll buy the domain. So now, when we'll buy the domain, after that, what is basically the cost? Yes, obviously, the this type of company actually they charge a cost for hosting purpose. Just like they can charge as per month wise, or year wise, or day wise, week wise. There are variations are there. So it is different part. Presently, we'll know that how we can simply buy or what are the point we have to remember. So when we are hosting or when we are buying these things, the first things that the web hosting company actually support the FTP things. FTP means what? File transfer protocol. Means actually when you are simply uploading or downloading anything, simply you visit to any web page or website. From there you can simply download or upload. Just like when you are searching for any social media, for example, Facebook only, you can upload your image or anything. On the other hand, from random search, when you visit to any website, from there also you can download. So everything actually carry forward through different types of protocol. In network service, protocol plays a vital role, starting from the very simple one, that is HTTP, or HTTPS. These are the very basic protocol. HTTP protocol, hypertext transfer protocol, and HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol secure. There are two versions of protocol, basic protocol, which actually enables us to view any web page through our browser. Ultimately, when we bought the web hosting from any company, then we can publish our web page or website through that domain. So, what are the things you can publish? That I was asking, that I was telling. For example, for sake of example, suppose I'm taking one simple example. Suppose this is my one folder. Here, few documents I can see. Within that, I can see there are two simple web pages are there. Two simple web page. One is border example. Another is image something. Image example. These two web pages are there. Rest are few documents are there, and one image is also there. So now these things I can select that what are the things I want to publish. That means the web hosting will hold all this document or simple one page, or when we'll create one website. Can anybody tell me the difference between website and web page? After that we'll proceed further. Anybody just tell. Those who can't, those who have network problem, they can also type. Difference between website. First of all, tell me what is website or web page. Anybody? What is web page or website? Tell. Website means individual pages. Just like when we are reading a book, a single page is a page. Simply one sheet of paper is a page. But when we are simply taking multiple pages, or we have bundled together all those pages in a single bundle, so that is called website. So like the same, in case of website also, it will contain multiple web pages. So we can select either few web pages or we can select whole website. In case of website, simply one page will be connected uh, to other page. Just like basically the first page of website is called home page. The first page of any website is called home page, and within the home page it has different link to other various pages. Just like when we visit to the home page, we can click on a particular tab and then we can propagate to the other pages. So through that link, we are just connected to the multiple pages. So now you can select as a owner of the website whether you want to publish all the pages or you want to publish only few single pages. So this is the difference. So here the situation is that what are the things you can choose to publish. First is page to publish. That means what are the pages, which pages you want to publish. That means in the section of publish window you can select which pages to publish and enter a website. As I told, that means complete pages or complete website you can publish. Also here you can select that if you do not want to publish a particular pages, that also you can exclude. Next, select pages only. These are the various options. Just this option you have to remember. If you remember the name of this option, you can easily elaborate the concept. Select page and sub pages. Page and sub pages means publish select page and all of its sub pages. Sub pages means, as I was telling, that in a website there is one main page, and from that main page there is direct link to other pages. Means clicking on a particular area, you can visit to any other pages. So those can be called as sub pages. Then here the last point, few more points. Publish all file, that I was telling, that suppose in my this folder, you can see different types of files are there, starting from this image file, then one text file, then two web pages file are there, or HTML file are there, then one doc file, PPT file, and even PDF is also there. So all these things are called file. So if you want to publish all the things, then publish all file option. If you want to publish only HTML files, that means web page file, so then you will select publish HTML file. And publish changed file only. Change file only means if you want to publish that will change since last time. Means suppose it may be possible, suppose you are running any particular website. Now, day by day, it may require that you can change the different pages. You can update your previous pages, modify. You want to modify the pages. Now, suppose you have modified any earlier pages, so later on you do not want to publish that things. So that you can do. Suppose earlier you have published one page into the website. Later on, again you are publishing the same things. So this can be done using this option, publish change file only. Now you can see that few windows selections are shown here. I'm zooming in. So actually, whenever we'll buy any server or hosting, then only we can go for this option. Practically, it can be shown. So here, add publish location FTP server. That means which server you are selecting. That I told that whenever we are dealing with any type of file transfer or file related issue, so then we can. So you have to select this FTP server. Description, my website. That means your website name, and here what is the name or URL, uniform resource locator, or simply the address of your website. Suppose www.mywebsite.com. Now host means what is the host actually, from where it is been collected, and obviously there should be two things, username and password. That means it is the secure things. When you are buying any hosting from any hosting company or hosting domain from any company, so that time you will be provided one username password. Let me give one on another short example. For example, suppose presently all of you have this email id. For example, I am taking randomly from here. Suppose here Ayushi has the, let's see whether it will be visible or not. No, it is not visible. Okay, I'm telling with my one only. ANPS Chanda, the ID is or email ID is ANPS Chanda 153 at the rate gmail.com. For example, this is my email ID. So now, if I have my own domain, So this type of email ID could be formed like this: nps chanda 153 at the rate. For example, my domain is nps only. So at the rate nps.com, So this is called actually domain. So you are the owner of that particular area or server. One more point is there. We have to understand what is the meaning of server. Can anybody give some light on this word? What is the meaning of server? What do you mean by the term? Anybody? Anybody? Just few point if you can answer. What is the meaning of server? Santu, can you? Nobody. Okay, fine. Yes. Yes. Tell Damsara. How quite like that? You are quite right. Server means which provides services. That means what? Suppose at present, I am just explaining something to you. Presently, you can say you are the server. I am the server. Like that. For example, you are downloading something from internet. So that time, that internet, that particular website or particular link from where you are downloading something, that is becoming the server. When you are uploading something on the internet, that time you are the server. So for each website, there should be one server computer or server machine from where every document or everything is get transferred. For each bigger website, there is a huge server is located. I think you might have heard about Google server, Amazon server. Server means where you can say one type of physical location where the files are stored. Whenever any transfer of files are carried on through internet, it actually happens from this server. This is the point. So when you are buying any web hosting, so you must have a server machine. Okay, from where each and everything will be transferred. So this is only server and remote folder, and after that step 2, a local folder, description, my website. Few processes are there, few steps are there. In general, in short, here it is explained. Publishing website, published to YSIG Web Builder FTP. YSIG means earlier we have known that what you write, what you see, and what you get actually. What you see is what you get. Actually, the thing is that. So through YSIG actually generally website is written. Whenever we'll create any website, that time we'll not follow simple HTML writing or HTML type of tag and element. We'll not write that. We'll use few web YSIG software, and through that we generally create our website, because whenever we'll create any website, that time it could have lot more work. So, and finally few option changing are there, just like logging, enable logging, few options. These are normal options. Now here few points are there that we have to keep in your mind, that what do in case of publishing error. Means these are the general or common error when we are publishing any website. So make sure your FTP address or host username and password is valid. Means obviously, first of all, when you are buying any domain from any web hosting company, you'll be provided host number or FTP host username password that should be valid. Use test connection to verify the specified data. That means it is just a testing when you have connected, when you have set, when your setting is done, you have to test for the connection. Make sure remote folder is correct. Consult the documentation of your host for the value. Means what? Remote folder means where the server folder is located. So that address is to be correct. Use explore button to browser the remote folder. These are the general options. And obviously here last 2 points are important. Does your firewall block the FTP connection of YSIG web builder? It can be possible when you are creating any web page or anything like that website. So that time YSIG web builder that can be blocked by the firewall of the system. We know that firewall is a type of quite protective system that works. Sometimes it can be present with the antivirus software also. So sometimes due to the security purpose, many computer firewall can stop this type of connection. So in that case, sometimes we need to switch it off. The firewall should be switch it off, because we know that is my secure connection. But computer or firewall will work in a general algorithm. Firewall means before attacking anything, you just stopping it from coming into your computer. That is only called firewall. It works like an antivirus software, not an antivirus. Remember, it's not an antivirus. It is preventing any harmful things coming into your computer. That is firewall. So when your firewall will understand that this may harm your computer and this is unknown, so that time your FTP connection can be blocked by this firewall. And enable user use passive mode for transfer. So few modes are there. Now few options are there. These are the general option. And here maybe there temporary problem with your host. These are the very general issues are there, general options are there. Just you have to go through this normal reading. These are not the question answer things. This is basically web hosting. So here what are the points? I'm just giving a quick recall. First of all, what is web hosting? Few example of web hosting company. What is domain? Next, what is website, web pages, or what is server? How we can? What is the need of this web hosting? You can simply tell. That's like whenever we need to publish into the internet or www service. In that case, we need to use this web hosting technique, or we have to use the web hosting. So these are the basic few points we have to go through in this last part. So today after this, tell me any question is there. If anybody has any question on this part. Yesterday I have uploaded the last day's topic. Rest it is present in your simple PDF. So next week I think all of you have got your syllabus. Next week exam is there. If anybody has any question, tell me. Every time you are telling only no. I can hear you, Santu. Okay, fine. Okay, then I'm ending the session. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Bye. Okay.